Let me move you to another topic that's of great interest today, and it has to do with the recidivism rate that we're seeing from the Gitmo detainees who were released. 1 in 4 is estimated to have returned to basically a life of crime and terrorism. There are a number of confirmed detainees. Of the 150 former Gitmo detainees, 25% of them are confirmed or suspected of re-engaging in terrorist or insurgent activities. Does this change how we look at the remaining 174 detainees?
Well, Martha, I think it's very important to understand that there are a number of different circumstances under which detainees leave Guantanamo, and this started under the Bush administration, has continued under the Obama administration. In some cases, we're ordered to release them by a state, by a court under habeas cases. In some cases, we work with other countries, and in all cases, we work with other countries to make sure that there are, security measures in place to monitor these people who do.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I understand that procedures are in place.
Martha, let me finish the point. Let me finish the point, please. But in many cases where people have tried to return to the fight, they have been rearrested and, or in some cases, killed. So we think that we have done everything that we can do to make sure that our security interests remain protected.
Let me quote the numbers to you. 13 are dead, 54 are in custody, and 83 remain at large. Are we willing to take the chance with those 83, and more importantly, with the 174 who are still detainees? Is it time? Are we in the middle of a war, I guess is the question, or not?
Well, Martha, I suppose I would be asking the question of you. If a federal court orders the release of a detainee, are you saying that we should defy the wishes of that court and defy the Constitution? We are proceeding under the rule of law. We are working effectively with other governments. We believe that we are doing everything that we possibly can do to protect American security interests and those around the world. But let's recognize this: when criminals leave prison after serving a sentence, some of them return to crime. So we actually expected this to happen, and we are taking appropriate measures in light of what has happened.
The comparison that you're making it would suggest that we believe this is a sort of a federal law enforcement issue and not a time of war issue, and I just want to be clear on that.
Well, but Martha, under your logic, that would mean we would never let anybody out of prison. I mean, we do.
During a time of war, when that person's an enemy combatant, perhaps not.
We are a nation of laws, and we're going to work to protect our interests. But we're going to make sure that going forward, that our detention policies are consistent with U.S. law.
All right, PJ.